Today, I'm here to talk about deadbeat grandparents. I can sit here and talk about deadbeat fathers, but do you know what? There's actually quite a few amazing fathers out here who look after their children. Some of them look after their children 5 days a week, not just every other weekend. Some of them do school run. It's not fair to keep talking about bad baby fathers. Let's talk about bad grandparents. The parents of these bad men or women. I keep saying bad, toxic, deadbeat, right? Where do you think that toxic man learnt how to be a toxic man? Either from his mama or dada or both. And I need people to understand this, because a lot of people look down on single mothers and say, I can never be with a guy who didn't have his mother or father in his life. The narcissist that I was with had his mother and his father in his life. However, I failed to look at their relationship. They were toxic. His father had kids on his mother. Twice. She took him back more than 3 times. This is why I think it's very, very important that we look at the dynamic of this narcissist parent or caregiver. He had to learn this from somewhere. And the mother, usually, because I really want to dig into that deadbeat grandparent, that deadbeat grandmother who sabotages her son's life, right? Runs away all the women that he has. Obviously, he does his part too. Let's not just blame the father or the narcissist. Let's not blame just the grandmother. Both of them. He knows his mum is sabotaging him, and he still won't cut off his mum. He will get a girl pregnant, and, let's just say the woman leaves with the child. That toxic grandmother will not reach out. And if she does reach out, she's reaching out for narcissistic supply. Maybe she wants to take the kid for the weekend. And what she will do with this kid for the weekend is go around to all her friends and family saying, look, I'm such a great grandmother. Look at me, look at me. Or the ones that just won't bother. The ones that will still cook for their sons, even though they're not being great fathers. The ones that's financially abusing these baby mothers. Okay? If this guy doesn't want to be a dad, that is completely fine. That's your choice. But don't go impregnating people. Get the snip. Right? Get the snip. You don't want kids? Sterilize yourself. It's just that simple. That grandmother needs a lot. Also grandfather, but that grandmother has a lot to answer for. She don't come and check her grandkids. She don't come and put money in her grandkids' hand. She don't buy anything for the grandkids. She don't even wish the grandkid happy birthday, Merry Christmas, none of that stuff. And to make it worse, she will deliberately sabotage her son or daughter, but I'm talking about the grandmother and her son. She will deliberately sabotage her son so he can't stand on his own 2 feet. And if he does manage to make money somehow, maybe it's a job, maybe it's illegal, working under the table, she will take all his money because that's her emotional husband. She can't stand to see a healthy, beautiful, smart woman be with her son. So she will sabotage it, and she will also allow him to sabotage it. On top of that, like I said before, she don't look after the children, and she encourages him to have baby with another woman, destroying women's lives. And I just think that's actually crazy, especially if that mother is a single mother. The narcissist mother is a single mother, and she encourages him to make other women single mothers. She's so angry and bitter about the way her life has turned out that she will actually go and make other women go through exactly what she's going through. She don't want to see her son get married. And if she does, she will help him to destroy that woman. We really need to start talking about these deadbeat grandparents. They have a lot to answer for. And I understand people say, oh, well, you can't control your children, or you can control your children to a certain extent. Her job is to raise him to be healthy, to be accountable for his actions. Let's just say he gets one woman pregnant and he abuses her. Okay, he's meant to learn from that situation and say, you know what? I'm not a good dad to this child. Let me not have any more children. Or let me get myself together. Let me heal. Let me cut off this woman before having more children. No. Because he hates women. He hates his mother, but he loves her. Like, the hate and love ratio that the narcissist male has for his mother, especially if she's toxic, narcissistic, is ridiculous. And I think we really need to dig deep, really need to talk about this, because you keep blaming the guy. Oh, he did this to me, he did this. But this mother knew about it. Especially if you lived with her, you had a close relationship with her. She knows what she's doing. And this happens a lot in marriage as well, because it's like, okay, I'm married to this guy. That means I'm married to this family. That means his mother is now my mother, my mother-in-law. So now I have to get along with her. Now I have to talk to her. It's toxic, and these grandparents need to be held accountable.